Yo, what's going on, guys? John here for United People's TV with the Manchester United starting 11 prediction for the upcoming match versus Everton, as the Barclays Premier League is finally back in action from a long international break, and hopefully we make sure that we gain 3 points in every single match from here on out. Obviously, I've been requesting and dying and begging for that every single video, but it's crucial that we are to maximize possible points in every single match from here on out if we are to make it into the top 4 and qualify for the Champions League next season. So without further ado, let's go straight to discussing the starting 11 here. I have David De Gea goal. He had a pretty decent game against Italy in the international duty. It wasn't the great. He wasn't troubled many times, but obviously David De Gea, he did have a good performance, and no questions asked there really. The back four had Marcus Rojo, Daley Blind, Chris Smalling, and Guillermo Varela. I have a slight feeling that Louis van Gaal might start Antonio Valencia here or Matteo Darmian. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping for Guillermo Varela. And the question also here, it relates to Marcus Rojo. Marcus Rojo has been in the press for the wrong reasons. Pictures of Marcus Rojo have surfaced the interwebs where he's been shot having a little bit of a cigarette, as well as nibbling on a blonde woman's dress at a club alongside Gonzalo Higuain. So I don't know what the situation there is. Hopefully we get this resolved. And Marcus Rojo, what is going on, man? But anyways, if everything's clear from Louis van Gaal, hopefully this is the back four. And hopefully, from here on out, Marcus Rojo focuses on his game and purely on his game as his family. He's got a wife and kid. Come on, brother. We also have Morgan Schneiderlin and Ander Herrera as the midfield defensive two. But obviously, as I've mentioned in many of my videos, I would hopefully like to see Ander Herrera advance to the third a little bit higher in a more of a box-to-box midfield role and allow Morgan Schneiderlin to sit here in the single pivot holding midfield role. And obviously, with Herrera advancing through the thirds a little bit higher, you allow him to interlink with Juan Mata in that number 10 role. And Martial and Jesse Lingard on the left and right respectively. I wanted Martial up front, but I have a feeling Louis van Gaal is going to want to operate Martial on the left and allow Rashford up top to maximize the amount of directness and the amount of the ability to take players on up front, and I think this is the starting 11 that Louis van Gaal will probably opt for. But anyways, make sure you guys get your comments in. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you guys want to hear a little bit more from me, you guys can come check me out on my channel at Global Reds TV. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.